the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Jayhawks will kick it away to start. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Bobcats offense will have the first possession of the game. And this wide receiver, he's the linchpin to the offense. They want to make sure they find a multitude of ways to get him the football.
And it's a risk-reward scenario on defense when you're trying to cover this guy, Reese, because you play man coverage, you risk him running by you and catching deep balls. You play too much zone, and then he can hurt you after the catch. A lot of different ways. This guy is very dangerous.
Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll go to the ground. Still running at the 40. Right down the gut of the field. 10. Touchdown, Bobcats. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door.
Texas State. And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're lining up to kick it off, and he ought to be able to knock this one anywhere he wants after that extra 15 yards with the roughing the kicker. No idea what he could have been thinking to try to return that one, and they stop him at the 7. So the Kansas Jayhawks offense will get the ball for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. The give to the back. Shows him the stiff arm. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Takes a handoff. It's Neal. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Gonna let it fly. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Well, they decided to get aggressive. That was just 3rd and very manageable. Instead, they saw something, thought they could take a shot, but that's the risk-reward. You don't come up with it. Now you got 4th down.
The Jayhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Looking for a block. It's Anderson. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get
And the Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go to the counter. Bulls his way forward.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Back to throw, it's McLeod. Coming after it. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Takes it on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Can they catch him? He will score! Touchdown, Jayhawks!
You're down, you need a play. What a nice job on the big punt return to give a spark. You can hear this home crowd going bananas. They needed a big shot in the arm, and they got it with the punt return.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. And now on third down after that last run. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And the Bobcats are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. After run, now throw. He makes the connection.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. The Bobcats have this offense rolling.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
And the Bobcats are in the hurry-up. It's a draw. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And this will be a bit of a chip. They put on the heat and they blocked it. He's got the ball and it's live. He's loose down the left side. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. On to attempt the try. And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the ground with the counter. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter. Kansas has the lead here. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. We'll start the quarter offense about to snap it on second down. They'll go right back to him. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Split backs here. On the option. Now the pitch. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. The Bobcats will punt this one away. Remember, they took the last punt back for a touchdown. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. He fires a bullet to the right. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. That's caught. It's Wilson. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. The completion well past the sticks. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. To the air, it's Daniels. He rifles one deep down the right side.
And the offensive coordinator here is really trying to stay aggressive and take a shot. Obviously, the offense couldn't click on that one. But later in the game, if I'm this offense, I'm continuing to stay aggressive. Keep the foot down on the gas pedal.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He makes a grab.
All right, defense. It ain't working. Right? We're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kansas. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance we can put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. They'll try to power their way ahead. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. And the Bobcats will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Dropping back, it's Daniels. Avoids pressure. He'll try to do it himself. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They're trying to get to it. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The Jayhawks moving quickly to the line. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Sends it downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Jayhawks will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. He's looking downfield to throw. It's complete to the right. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Slips through the line. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Offense getting set for 1st down. He'll start this drive firing. Catch in the middle, it's Neal. That's where they'll mark him. A very productive play and a 1st down. The offense will quickly use the timeout. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Hit as he throws. A strike downfield. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
Number 34 on the field.
And it's right down the boulevard. And now the lead's extended a little further. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence. And if you thought that was a quick 1st half, you'd be right on the money. An offensive showcase, yes, but it's been those dynamic running backs who have set the pace. I'm curious to find out if this ground and pound approach is going to continue into the second half, or if one of those defenses will actually show some pride.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Kansas offense returns to the field.
And with that, let's kick it back to the guys at Kansas Memorial Stadium.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. They're bringing heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on second down from the 18. On the ground, it's Neal. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And I know it's not a first down, but I still like the way they ran the football here. Just try to make the next third down manageable. Try to get it where it's not as predictable. I think the offense did a really good job being smart there, taking what the defense gave them.
Gives it to the back on the draw. Really nice run. Rips off 6 on the play, but it brings up a 4th and 2.
Fourth down coming up.
The Jayhawks line up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
He'll try it again. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. The Bobcats will hustle to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
So far, everything's just seemed to work for this offense when they've wanted to run the football. Regardless of what down and distance it is, they're able to get it done. Up front, getting a lot of push, and these backs are finding the holes.
Running back searching for a hole. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Fighting off the defender. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. To the air, it's McLeod. The throw to the outside is complete. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. And the Bobcats look to keep this drive humming.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working.
And he didn't squeeze it, it's loose. Now the defense has got it, and they're going the other way.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player, man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, you know more runs are coming. Really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turnover.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Trying to get to it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Now on second down after the incompletion. Leaves it with the running back. Fights off a defender. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And after that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on third. Looking to pass. It's Daniels. The throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Jayhawks will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the eight ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
Now they'll run the draw. Breaks the tackle. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. The Bobcats in the hurry up. Takes it from the gun on third down. What a snag by the defense. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. The give to the tailback. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
That's the beauty of misdirection in the run game, right? You try to show the defense one look, and then you come back and hit them the other way when they're not expecting it.
The Jayhawks have it with a first and goal. They'll run it. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Pushes toward the goal line. Touchdown, Rock Chalk! And the punishment has been extended. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such a great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. San Jose State looks like it sent the JV squad out there today. An offense that can't move the sticks, and a defense that looks disinterested. They're trailing by 25 to Cal. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Right back to the well. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Got it in the middle. It's Fox. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. Like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. On the field after the break, and we'll start the quarter here on third down. Looking to throw, it's McLeod. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
And they just can't square him up, and he gets down to the 36. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to the air one more time. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Fires into traffic, picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pulling your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this defense.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. Line gets set, first down. Give to the running back. Runs for the tackle. Didn't get much done on that line. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try the left side. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen, strip the football, do something.
They've got the screen set up. Oh, what a move! He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to throw, it's Daniels. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And you could tell that the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty,
nothing but green ahead. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats.
We got to give a lot of credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for a first down.
Wide receiver shows motion. To give as they work on that clock.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance when you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad.
Oh, picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, the defense isn't quitting. They're obviously down big here in the fourth quarter with just a little bit of time left. Obviously, it'll take a Herculean effort to come back, but could that interception be the spark that ignites this team?
The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job
And it's picked off for the third time today. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the...
The expressway is wide open. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea. Because if he can get out in space and he gets a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
Lets it fly. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Man, this quarterback is living dangerously right now. Obviously, he threw a pick on the last drive. He's trying to complete that throw, but the defender gets a hand on it, tips it up in the air. That's oh-no. That is an oh-no situation. They're lucky that one hit the ground.
And they stop him short of the goal line. They'll mark it at 3. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Wide out in motion. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Makes the grab. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And they tacked on the extra point. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well because it's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring near enough. So it's been a bad day you're going to want to forget.
That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Firmly in control of this game, we'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Jayhawks. And the beatdown has ensued. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. This offense needs something to feel good about. It hasn't been very productive today, Jesse.
Well, I think it's just important they stay aggressive, try to throw the football, and just see what this quarterback can do here at the end of the game to build confidence for the next time they take the field.
Yeah, and there hadn't been much good today. But build confidence, sure, but just show your team you're going to keep fighting no matter what the scoreboard says.
Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Scanning the field, it's McLeod. He's got it down the middle. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing a strike.
The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, a lot of things haven't gone right for him. You saw an incompletion right there. It's been offense, it's been defense. They just haven't been able to click and get into a rhythm here. And now they're playing catch-up, and you know they're going to be throwing at each and every play here in the 4th quarter.
A deep throw as the clock winds down. And the pass falls to the ground, and the ball game is over. Well, these guys have gotten off to a great start, getting out of the gate 3-0.